Mm-hmm. Get in here, my degenerates. Where are you? Here they come. That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, degenerates of all ages, welcome to the Thursday show. That's right. That wasn't Rock Show Live. We've missed a couple weeks, and I apologize for that. I was in California mode for a couple weeks, and we will definitely talk about that for sure in just a little while. My voice is a little off, so forgive me. I've been calling and making complaints to airlines and rent-a-cars and hotels and all that shit. So, but we're here. We're good. We're back in Albany, New York. I don't know if I should say thankfully, but we're here. We're home. That's what matters, right? For sure. Excuse me. Shati, thank you for the stars. Definitely appreciate that for sure. How do I do that? Activate a stars party. Okay. We'll activate a stars party. I don't know how you do that, but we're going to try it. All right, I guess we have a stars party going. Whatever that frick that means. Looks like the goal is 500. We'll see about that. Anyways, we got a lot to get to tonight. Lot to get to tonight. We do have a special guest stopping by. We're going to be chatting with our good friend Ben, who's just going to hang out. We're just going to talk some shop, and yeah, should save on my voice anyways. Nice. Tell Mr. Tagalone I said hello right back. All right, Chris. Good to see you, my friend. Ralph, thanks for swinging by. WSNJ hanging out with us tonight. Shante, as always, welcome to the show, for sure. Anybody else that's hanging out, chime in. Let me know where you guys are hanging out and watching from. All right, what we'll do is we will start off. Whether any, all right, well, we'll get to your questions right away. Were there any cool spots to masturbate in Cali or Detroit? Well, yeah. I mean, I was at a wedding. Hello, nothing says love like a wedding, right? So yeah, the wedding and what's up, Brian? In Cali, yeah, it was. I was outside vaping, and pulled the horn out there in the hotel room. Of course, you got to kind of, mark your territory there. In-N-Out Burger, yeah, that too. So let's take care of some show business before Ben gets in here, and before Ben gets in here, we don't want to take away any of his time. First, I would like to congratulate, for the first time on a podcast, probably, the that is Wedding Crashing. That's right. The newlyweds, Brandon and Tara Sicko and Tap, my homies. Speak of the devil, there he is. Sorry, ladies. Oops, wait a minute, wrong one. What's up, Myron? There he is, right there, newly married man. I would like to congratulate my good friends, my family, for that matter. Brandon and Tara, they just recently got married in California, which is where I was at, and the wedding was absolutely amazing. It was on Almond Ranch, which was cool in and of itself, but the venue was really like vibey. It was awesome. It was the perfect place for a wedding. So cool, man. So cool. And I was just honored to be a part of it. Sick, man. I love you guys. You know that. And congratulations. Heartfelt congratulations for sure. That was the good part of the Cali trip. We'll talk about all the bad parts. He's the next thing he's gonna say in the chat is, "Don't you dare talk about In-N-Out." Watch. You watch. We'll get to all that for sure. So let's do some show business. We'll take care of that real quick, and then we'll get to Ben as soon as he shows up. He's I don't know what he's doing. He's probably looking at pictures of Stubble Bean and rubbing one out. Don't we all though? If you guys are looking for show merch, the place to go is mistmerch.com. You will get to it, Sick. Don't you worry about that. Mistmerch.com for all your Fuzzing Rock Show swag. That's where you're going to go. You can also get WABY merchandise, Keeping Up with Cass, and a bunch of other local bands and businesses and charitable organizations and some Mist Merch originals. Jess, good evening. Nice to see you. So go check that out if you want to head over there. Mistmerch.com. Look for the tabs up on top that says podcast. Go to That Fuzzing Rock Show, and you'll find all of our Rock Show swag right there. So that's that. Kings Inn, our good friends over at the Kings Inn, 6 McDonald Avenue in lovely Schenectady, New York. That is the place to be, guys. Cool vibe, cool little hangout. Wednesday evenings, always open jam night. And I got some really good stuff coming up. October 11th, Walpurgis makes its triumphant return to the inn. 8 p.m. start time on that one. October 18th, New Voodoo at the Kings. That's going to be a good one. That's a 7:30 kickoff time on that one. October 24th, the Halloween Bash with High Society and Black Cat Elliott. Finger food prizes, drink specials. Make sure you wear your costume because they're going to have a costume contest there as well. That will be the Halloween Bash at the Kings. And on November 1st, we have a double-decker on, double-header on deck. Double-decker on head. Either one. 11 a.m. is going to be the early holiday sale featuring Good Juju, DJTs, and 13 cents. And then at 7 p.m., the Erotics with special guest Pink Acoustic is going to be there. So go and check that out if you would. It's I believe that one is a 7 p.m. start time. I believe the doors are at 7. Yes, 7 p.m. on that one. So doors are at 7, show is at 8. There you go. MotorMountainOffroad.net is that is the website. The YouTube channel is youtube.com/MotorMountainOffroad. And Facebook and Instagram are also at Motor Mountain Offroad. Got some good content coming up for that one, guys. Make sure you stay tuned to that. There's a couple new ones up there. More to come for sure. We have a bunch in the chamber ready to let go, so for sure. Now, our great friends at 93.9 WABY. Love you, Ralph, for sure. Listen, if you guys haven't heard about this, you must be living under a rock. 90s and 2000s rock and roll, the stuff that you guys love. And they also do the heavy stuff with Capital Underground as well. So how can you go wrong? 3 ways to do it. You ready? I'll go over this once again. First off, on your desktop, tablet, whatever you want to do, go to their website, 939waby.com. Up at the top, there is a player. Click the play button, and bam, you're listening to WABY. You can do it old school method. You can go to your radio dial in your vehicle, or if you do happen to have a radio in the house, turn down 93.9, find it, and there it is. You got it on there. The third way and the best way to do it, all right, in my opinion. Well-kept show secret right here, guys, so keep it to yourselves. Go to your Google Play store or your Apple store, all right? Type in 939 WABY, and bam, you'll see their logo. That is an app. They have an app for it, okay? Click the app, download the app, and you're listening to WABY. And you can listen anywhere. And, of course, listen responsibly for sure. EmpireLiveAlbany.com is the place to go to find all your cool concerts. That's where you want to go. EmpireLiveAlbany.com. We're going to talk about the Extreme Music Awards. Capital District Cannabis and Wellness, Purgatory Tattoo, and Raven Events present the 2026 Extreme Music Awards at Empire Live. January 17th, 6 p.m. are the doors. 20 in advance, 25 the day of. Nominations are live right now on the website, extrememusicawards.com. You can go nominate all your favorite 518 bands and artists for awards for this year's show. It's a lineup like we haven't had a lineup like this yet, all right? They just keep getting better and better. I'm not giving out any secrets. I do know some of the folks that will be there, as guest presenters, and it is going to be pretty amazing. All right. I can't give away. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't even be bribed. Okay. Cannot even be bribed. What's up, Sean? Good to see you, man. Cannot even be bribed. I mean, usually $20 is $20 for me, but cannot be bribed, my friends. All right. You're going to have Uncle Sam kicking off the awards show as they always do. And then the awards begin with we also have the Jason Bittner All-Star Band coming back again this year. There is a new format for the awards show. If you guys want to know what the new format is, come down to Empire Live on January 17th, and you guys will see the new format of the show, and it's going to be killer. So make sure you guys are coming down and hanging out for that one. One more thing I had to get to. What was it? Ben, help me out. What was the other thing I had to get to? Ah, yes, I remember. 2025 Halloween Harvest Festival is happening again this year. It's a 2-day festival over at the Western Turnpike Golf Course. October 11th, 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. October 12th at 10 a.m. until 5 p.m. It is at the Hedge Bistro at the Western Turnpike Golf Course in Gilliland. 2 days of classes, witchy wares. I can't even read my own writing. I'm so sorry about that. Oh, readings, shopping, live painters, and so much more. Go check it out. I was there last year. It was pretty cool. Pretty cool show. So that's right. You're on the correct side of the river this time, Tay. So you'll definitely be there. That's it for the show business, guys. I think we did that in record time tonight. 7:13. Hello. I think we did pretty good. Just trying to save my voice so I can chat with Ben. Speak of the devil. I see him. There he is. Ben, you ready to come in? He gives the nod of yes. So there we go. Wait a minute, what happened? Oh, there it is. All right. I got to find my screens here. We'll do that. Bring Ben in. What's up, homie?
What's up?
How you doing, man?
Living life.
Aren't we all, though, right? Yeah, I do need an assistant, Shante. You're right. Listen. I'm honored to have you on, my friend, and
thank you for having me.
This is one of these nights where we're just going to kind of talk shit, and not, we don't have to worry about plugging this, plugging that, but we will plug some stuff for sure. But we're just going to kind of hang out and chill for a while and just bullshit. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah, I'm always down.
Nah, boy. What have you been up to, man?
Cooking, doing fucking promotional work, and just kind of trying to stay sane throughout the whole entire process of it.
The life of a promoter, man. Welcome to the world, man.
You were not kidding when you said it is a fucking shit show sometimes.
And I don't even do it. I just kind of like help promote stuff. I'm not like a promoter, but I watch what guys like Ralph and Lenny go through when they're promoting shows, and it's like, man, I don't envy you one bit. Fuck all that.
Hats off to all those guys. I'm barely scratching the surface, and I want to pull my hair out. I fucking don't know how they do it every day, day in and day out.
Well, you know what? Let's talk about what you're promoting. This thing intrigued me because it started out as something. The concept is wicked cool. Had to change it up a little bit because of some behind the scenes kind of scheduling issues and et cetera, et cetera. So let's talk about this. I do have the new flyer. I know that you guys usually yell at me for not having the correct flyer, but I do have the correct flyer this time. At least I think I do. If I don't, then I'm going to get yelled at for sure. But the Dark
You got it. That's
Expo.
It.
All right, good. Thank God. Because I don't think I can listen to the Against the Rain guys yell at me all the time. They're just like, that's the wrong flyer.
Between them and Kirk.
Yep. Them and Kirk, they give me. So October 24th and 25th, Empire Underground and Empire Live. It's a 2-floor event, which is kind of cool.
You were saying double decker earlier.
That's right. That's right. Horror, sci-fi, occult film expo. Now let's talk about this. This is a new concept, first annual one, which is cool.
Yep.
So let's talk about Friday. All right.
Okay.
Friday, October 24th. Let's talk about what's going on Friday. Now, you guys have vendors, okay? Obviously,
yes, sir.
So you guys are going to have vendors, and then what is the feature on Friday evening?
So Friday is really cool. We have director's cut screening that night. We also have the whole cast and the director come in. Donnie, he's a fucking incredible guy. He born I'm pretty sure in the scene up here, and he's been around for years. He's been a friend of I know he's one of Mike's good friends, Valenti's good friends.
Yeah,
We
Donnie's a
did
cool
our
guy.
his release show last year, and it was so fucking cool. I've seen the movie; it's fucking awesome.
Yeah, it is.
So some of the cast is coming out for that, and we'll be able to do a Q&A for it, and then just everyone who's there. The vendor's gonna go probably until like 9 o'clock at night, 9:10, and then throughout the movie's gonna be playing, and it's gonna be just a fun fucking night. Kind of just lubing you up for Saturday, but Friday in itself is gonna be a fucking sick night. Um, I'd
Well, I
love to pick his
mean,
brain, to see where he came up with
yeah,
this concept. I
absolutely,
have a
dude.
thousand questions
Absolutely.
for him, and I know,
Yeah.
after seeing the movie, people are gonna have these questions too, because it's
Mhm.
fucking crazy.
So they're going to screen the movie and then Q&A to follow.
I believe the Q&A is gonna happen first. I'm
First,
not.
okay.
Don't quote me on that. That's a question I probably should have had an answer to, but
No, that's fair.
they'll be around. The cast will be around. Donnie will be around. The director.
Mhm.
So it's gonna be a fucking cool time. I've
Definitely.
never done anything like this before. I don't think the club has done anything like this before. I don't think like
Mhm.
Lenny's done anything like this. So it's an uncharted territory, but it's gonna be fucking dope.
Did you say Uncharted or Uncharted?
Yes, I did.
All right, that's fair. That's fair. Let's see who's yapping over here. What's up, Cass? Good to see you. Who's hanging out with us tonight? Stupple Beans here, of course.
Oh
Juju, good to
God.
see you. Mikey's hanging around. Got Josh. Good to see you, Josh. Brian
Yeah.
Mantium. Good evening, Brian. Nice to see you as well.
We're
Yeah,
still
man.
on for that whole basis segment, right?
Hey, listen, whatever you want to do, bro.
Fuck yeah.
That's on you. All right. I was sworn to secrecy, but if you listen, if you want to break down the fourth wall and go for it, that's completely on you. But
Just
let's get back to the Dark Echo Expo.
hell
Now
yeah.
Saturday night is going to be now the doors are at 12 p.m. on this one.
Yep.
Again, vendors still going to be there hanging out and selling their wares and stuff like that. Now this one's
So
going to be just a band lineup, correct?
yeah, yep. So we got five bands going. I happen to be one of them. We'll be playing. I think that kicks off around 6 o'clock.
Hmm.
That we go on at 9. So we're the last band playing. So we'll probably go till like, I don't know, 9:30, 10 o'clock. And then the DJ is kicking off at 9 o'clock upstairs to kind of round out the whole weekend. It's going to be kind of cool. Little after party up there. Kind of just having a good time. I think it's emo themed, Halloween themed upstairs.
Hmm.
And we're also doing a costume contest that night too. So everyone should dress up, everyone should show out, and that's gonna be fucking cool. Last year we had some cool costumes. There's a bunch of people I know who could kind of go ham with it. So I'm
Hmm.
excited to see who's gonna pop up and what their creativity level is gonna be like.
Absolutely, and I mean, there's some pretty good response for this. I think you guys should do pretty well on that. Now it's Friday the 24th, Saturday the 25th. Again, dressing costumes. Is there going to be prizes for the costume contest, or
There are some prizes. I'm not gonna give them away until probably a day or two before the event.
maybe
Just know that
maybe a special autograph picture by your bass player?
that could
Maybe.
always happen. We could make that happen, and I hope Justin's still watching because you're done, buddy. You're fucking done. No, it's gonna be a fun
Shit.
weekend. There's something cool going on with a couple of the vendors. I don't know if anyone knows Maxime. He's
Oh
well known
yeah,
in the local scene
yeah,
around here. He's
yep.
going to be doing a live painting throughout the whole weekend. So that's one of the things I'm really fucking excited to see is how he goes about it. I don't know if everyone knows this, but he uses his own blood to paint.
Hmm.
So it's going to be a fucking sight to see, and I'm so pumped for that.
Oh,
It's
absolutely. And he
um
is so talented. Now he
oh my
does.
god,
Not only does he do paintings, he does sculptures. He does
music
he
videos,
does music
movies.
videos, and he's a musician as well. So it's
Mm,
like this dude is
kind
just is multi talented and the coolest guy to talk to.
honestly. And he's so
Yeah,
fucking humble, dude. I fucking love him. He's
100%,
so,
absolutely.
he'll do anything for anyone, and I'm so happy to have him on. That's same with all the other vendors we have. Like all our vendors we have so far are fucking good people. Their products are fucking awesome, and I'm yeah. Like you were saying there was a couple bumps in the road getting to where we are, but I'm
Mhm.
really happy where we are right now. I'm super pumped.
Yeah, I'm glad you got it ironed out.
So
I can't wait to see what you guys have to offer this thing. It's going to be a great show for sure. Now, any any behind the scenes like little hints or clues as to what kind of vendors are going to be there? Is it going to be like something for everybody? Is it more
so
horror themed, or how's the vendors shaping
we
up?
got a couple of, I wouldn't necessarily say horror themed, dark, atmospheric, spiritual vendors are gonna be there. A couple clothing vendors if you're into that kind of streetwear kind of
Mhm.
look. Some really really good clothing brands are coming, and I'm super pumped to have them on too. I have collections of both of them, and they both kind of hit it out of the park. So, but it's all kind of based around that kind of dark, macabre kind of style, and it's just we're getting into fucking spooky season, so we're like, let's throw something spooky together,
Hell yeah, man!
and I know
Absolutely.
speaking from the band's perspective, we've done this will be our third or fourth Halloween event as a band, and every year goes a little bit more and a little bit more. This is a huge step for us, and I know the fellas are super excited to put something like this on. And I fucking grew up in a Halloween fucking family, so like this is we're getting where the getting's good right now. So
Gotcha. So, how long did it take for you to kind of piece this whole thing together? I mean, it must have been a pretty. I mean, 2 floors
so
of Empire, a
last
bunch of vendors,
year,
bunch of bands, movies. Like, how long did it take you to get this thing going?
our last year's show we did on Day of the Dead, which is November 2nd. And
Mhm.
that night, as we were loading out, I looked to Valeni and I'm like, we got to talk about next year. And the ball started rolling. Then we kind of had to hold up because the EMAs were going. And didn't want to really want to kind of step on anyone's toes with that. And as soon as the EMAs were done, we were planning it out. We were sitting down. We were having ideas thrown around. We went from who's going to come for celebrity wise, what kind of movies we're going to show, what kind of vendors we were looking for, what kind of bands we were looking for, and sponsor wise, who do we think is going to be a good like front sponsor? Which Field of Horrors sponsored us last year. They're doing a great job of it this year. Uh, every aspect of it was started to be planned probably in January, but it's everything's had a great deal of thought behind it, which is
Yeah.
super fucking cool.
It
You
seems
know?
like you guys really put a lot of thought into this and a lot of effort into it. It's going to be a great show, man. I'm excited for the show. I'm excited for you to make this thing a success,
Oh,
for
dude,
sure.
and this is our last Albany show for a while too. So like we're gonna, as a band, go out guns blazing until we're probably not gonna step foot in Albany for at least half a year. So it's gonna be a little fun stuff coming at you.
Yeah, well, you guys don't usually do a 90% show. You guys are usually pretty balls out. So,
Yeah, except for the bassist, he's pretty whatever. I mean, he
I
he's literally
mean,
he literally is balls out, but that's the only
well,
thing he's.
I got the photographic evidence to prove it. I got the photographic evidence to prove that, my man, for sure.
Maybe I'll do a raffle. Someone, we'll do it for a good cause, and the highest bidder gets to find out what the elephant in the room is.
I'll bet you he's doubled over puking right now. He's so upset.
I'm more worried about Lydia. She's probably gonna hit me after hearing that.
Mm. He said, look at this shit. He said balls in, but barely. That's true. That is true. 100%. This guys, if you guys are curious, this is just an inside joke. They lost a bet, and I came up with some absurd thing that Stubblebeen had to do, and he actually did it, which surprised me.
Hats off to him. He was a man of his word.
Although, and I will bring this up now while you're here because I'm sure you'll giggle at it.
Hmm.
He did not complete the bet
Hmm.
because my original thing that I said was that I wanted an autographed 11 by 17 glossy framed picture.
And it was not autographed or
And
glossy
I got
framed.
digital, which was okay. We enjoyed the digital pictures, sure. It was not autographed. There was no glossy framed print. 11 by 17. Kind of sad about that. I mean, when I pay my debts, I pay them in full. That was paid
That's
a
what's
little
up.
half-assed. So, which is the reason I changed your name. You haven't even noticed it yet, but
I just as soon as you said that, I looked down.
there
Yep,
it is. There it is.
that's crazy.
So what's going on with the band, man? Let's talk about let's talk about that real quick because we were, we kind of brushed over that a little bit, but
The band
or
we're doing we're doing some stuff. We're really quiet right now, but we are doing some stuff. We have a couple shows coming up. We have obviously the Dark Echo. This weekend we're going with Faded Line and Brick by Breakdown in the City to play Lucky 13 Saloon
Lucky
in
13.
Brooklyn.
Yep, yep.
That's gonna be a fucking banger show, and I'm so fucking excited for that.
Dude, that
And
venue's killer.
I love that venue. I've been there
That,
for a show one
yep,
time, and
yep.
it's one of those you walk in, you're like, whoa.
Mm-hmm.
I love that place so fucking much. This is our first time playing it. I've never been more excited for a show.
Yeah, that's a good haul. I like it.
And then we go out to Syracuse in November, and then that's us for the end of the year. While that's going on though, we are writing our first full length album. And to put a cherry on top of that, it's a concept album. So there's a lot of everything going on behind that. Which,
So what you're saying is you need a guest triangle player.
I wouldn't be opposed.
I'm in. I'm in.
All right. All right.
100%. I'm in.
Or cowbell for that matter.
Yeah, I get to listen. I have a killer cowbell, man. So you want to hear my cowbell story?
Yeah.
So Mark Garrett, who unfortunately passed away this past year, him and I used to get on the phone and talk a lot, especially when he was sick. We would get on the phone and we would chat and whatever. We'd always talk drums because obviously we're both drummers, and Mark was an amazing dude. He was always so strong, never negative. It was cool. So we're talking about drums, and he goes, "Well, what brand cowbell do you use for your kit?" I'm like, "Why would I do that? Why would I put a cowbell on my drums kit? Like, no, I hate cowbells. I'm not a fan of them at all. So we got into kind of an argument, a lighthearted argument about it. How because he dug the cowbells and I did not.
Is there a brand war with cowbells? Is that like a thing? Is it like
No,
Gibson versus Fender or
no, I just don't like them. I'm just not a fan of that of cowbells. I'm
yeah,
not
that's
a
fair.
fan of. But he was, and so like 3 days later. Now, mind you, this guy is sick, and like 3 days later, I get a text message from him. He goes, go check your front steps. I'm like, what the fuck? So I go out there. There's a box, a white box about the A big, and on the front of it, it had he had written a note on it about something about cowbells and signed it. And I opened it up, and sure enough, he said, "What the hell was that?" I wish I had it in here because I could read it to you. But he said something about it was like, now you have to put this on your kit because this is my favorite cowbell, and he gifted me his favorite cowbell. So
That's fucking awesome.
I was like floored. I'm like, well, now I kind of have to put it on there now. I'm like, son of a
Yep.
bitch.
Gotta work it in there
So,
somehow.
and you know what? I was as I'm opening up, I'm gonna say like, oh, I don't have a mount for it, so I can't put it on there. Doesn't he include the fucking mount with it? Son of a bitch. He did. So he got me good.
No
But
excuses.
now I'll cherish that thing forever, though. Even though I don't like cowbells, man, it was just it was just it was a
Fuck
funny
yeah.
funny thing between the two of us, and yeah, this is his favorite cowbell. So what am I gonna do? I have to honor him somehow, and that's how I'll do it. Just put that
Oh
on my
yeah.
kid.
Well, it's like I said, we can always use room for fucking more
No,
cowbell. So
absolutely, man, absolutely for sure. But
I'll
yeah,
give
if
you
you
even
want,
give you some writing credits for your cowbell solo.
see, fucking now we're
Make up for
talking.
the lack of
Ah,
autograph.
ah, 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 That's all water under the bridge. That's all water under the bridge. We'll forget that. That you guys paid up half-ass, and we'll just call it that. It's all good. Stopple bean.
Alright. Yep.
All
Well, Well, we're gonna have to have a long band meeting about this one.
Oh, I'm sure the group chat's probably buzzing as we speak, for sure. So
Oh
let's
man,
talk about Christmas, man. Um, it seems like it's getting earlier and earlier. The stores, even before Halloween, the stores have their Christmas stuff up. Like,
dude, I don't even know when the fuck we turn into fall, and then you go to the store and there's fucking Christmas. Like, what are we, what are we doing?
are you a Christmas guy?
When I was a kid, I used to be, but now it's like everything is just like rushed. I don't
It's
like
yeah,
you
it's like
can barely celebrate fucking one without having like the other one tossed on your throat. So it's like, all right.
yeah. I mean, I used to love Christmas when I was a kid, and then growing up, it is what it is. It's something. And then I was kind of meh on Christmas until I had a kid, and then it was great because the deal.
Right,
And
do the whole
to see that wonder in their eyes when they come down the stairs or they come into the living room and the tree is Santa came and all that stuff. It's like, but I mean, half the fun is like Santa. Being Santa must be a lot of fun. You know what I'm saying?
hell yeah.
It's,
To have that like effect on people too. It's
yeah. No.
but I don't know. I just it's one of those things that like if you don't, I don't know. It's a hallmarky thing now. You know what I mean? I feel like
Yeah.
it's lost that luster.
I see. I'm lucky. I don't have a lot of gifts to buy for because
Mm.
most of my family's, dead or we don't exchange gifts. So it's like I'm lucky. I have to buy for my son and you know some other special gifts for people that are in my heart. Let's put it that way. And and so I'm pretty much done already. I have a couple
That's
more things to get, you know what I mean? But I mean, dude, I don't buy like 1,000 small gifts. I usually get pretty substantial heavy hitters because I
right.
always go for the wow factor. Like, holy fuck, when they open it, they're like, holy fuck, you know what I mean? So
Yeah, get one and done it and make sure it's worthwhile.
yeah, well, I mean, you got to do more than one because it's like you open one and then you're just kind of sitting there on the tree, like, all right, now what the fuck do we do? Let's take it all down. Christmas is
See,
over. You know what I mean?
I love Christmas because it's a way like my parents stock me back up with like toiletries and shit like that that I don't usually buy myself. That's the one thing that I fucking socks, dude. Fuck yeah, give me socks. Fucking floss. Oh,
And
just
that
the
was
shit.
always that was always the worst part of Christmas was getting
You
clothes
know,
and shit like that. Now it's
when
like
I was a
fuck
kid, I
yeah.
fucking hated it, and now I'm like,
Yes,
oh, here
yes,
we go.
yes. Yeah,
Like marking it down
absolutely.
on my calendar, like, oh, thank
Right.
God.
As you're
Fuck
freaking pulling
yeah.
on your underwear with the elastic strap just about hanging on by a
Yep.
thread, you're like, fuck man, is it December yet? Holy shit, I'm
How many more holes can we get in there?
exactly, exactly. My favorite
Nah,
part, what was your favorite part of Christmas, dude?
favorite part of Christmas was the family. Was getting together as a kid with everyone, all the cousins, all the aunts and uncles, and everything like that. And
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean. And if there was any beef, it was put aside for just that whatever day or two. And that was what got me. And then as you get older, that shit kind of doesn't hit as That's why I don't think that I gets like I don't feel Christmas that much because like you get older and those magical moments aren't really the same anymore.
Yeah, no, absolutely. The pretty lights, yeah, the pretty lights are good too. Absolutely.
Mm.
Yeah, lights are good. I think my favorite part, and aside from like the nostalgia and hanging out with the family and stuff, I think my favorite part of Christmas has always been the stocking.
Yeah.
My mother was a
Mhm.
stocking fucking master, dude. She always had staples in there, okay? She always had to put those fake gold chocolate coins.
Mhm.
She always put in one cassette tape, usually something that I hated, but it was cool. She put
Got a
in a
couple Duran Durans wrapped up in there.
oh yeah, dude. It's like Ma, you really don't have your finger on the pulse of what I'm about. Eh, there was always a bag of pistachio nuts in there, like a Ziploc bag of pistachios.
Every fucking Christmas.
And there was something, there was one more. Oh, the Lifesaver book.
Hmm.
You know the candy's Lifesavers?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So they have a holiday book where they have like 10 rolls of them in this like old schooly, old time looking book and shit like that. But I would always eat like they had like wild cherry and mint and all that.
Hmm.
Butter rum was the only one I would eat out of the thing. All the rest of them, fuck them. See ya. You know.
That's cool as hell. I used to do my aunt would when she came to town would give me Hess trucks every year. That was
Oh,
my
there you
fucking
go.
jam.
Yeah. Yeah.
The fucking I've from all the way from like 98 to fucking I think it was the last one I got was like 2012. I was like, oh dude, this is sick. Even when I was like in high school, I'm like, oh yeah, hell yeah, fuck yeah, dude.
Pamela, thank you for the stars. Definitely appreciate that. Thank you so much. That was awesome. Oh, well, there's Kirk right there.
Speak of the
Cassette,
devil.
you know what? She didn't do the Columbia House for the cassette tape. She actually went out and bought it. But yeah, Columbia House. Yeah, that's a bad scene. Do I still have that letter? I do. There it is. There's my Columbia House.
Yep.
33,000 and counting. Total due immediately. There it is. Sons of bitches. Yeah, stocking was always my favorite. I mean, I wasn't always about the meal either. I mean, my father always made a roast beef, all that, with all the trimmings and stuff like
Hmm.
that. But I was just like next morning, it was always like presents, and then the stocking was last because it was
Really?
that good. Yeah, oh yeah. I mean, usually
I
you do the
be
stocking first, but I would always do the stocking last because that was like the best part of Christmas for me.
even as a kid, I was 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning, up and at 'em, stocking in hand. Maybe go back to sleep for another hour after that, and then right to the tree. Oh,
So hard to go back to sleep though.
I know. Hmm.
So
Oh,
I've been working on getting like prizes for the show for like when we do trivia or when we do, like the Cards Against Humanity, which I do have to reschedule. But I've been working on getting prizes for whoever wins or a whatever contest, whatever it is, I have the perfect trophy for winning now. I just had them made up. I was working with Shante on it. She's pretty crafty. We are going to have as trophies for that Fuzzing Rock show. The trophies are going to be golden vaginas.
oh, fuck yeah.
Absolutely, dude. They're sick. It's like the vagina, and then in the back, it's got the rock show sticker like embedded in the epoxy or what? Not epoxy, resin, the resin stuff. But the rock show thing is right in there. So yes, Shante, I will give you more stickers for sure.
Fuck yeah. When are you gonna start handing those out?
Whenever I do, I have to get them. We have to, her and I have to hook up, and I have to get her more stickers and grab the first batch of them. And
Hear that, Justin? Another trophy for you to shoot for, buddy.
that's right, buddy. There you go. World's biggest vagina.
So,
Mr. Labia.
Mr. Fuzz, how was your flight the other day?
Oh, dude, you really. I don't have the picture loaded in Shante, or I would for sure. Got 9 vaginas waiting for me. See that?
Damn.
9 golden vaginas. So
Lucky man.
before we talk about that, let's get into Ship's Pub real quick because
All right,
you're
all
a
right.
pretty vital part of that too. Now we're taking October off for
Yeah,
because
yeah.
you're busy and it's and they're
I'm
busy
I'm
and all that stuff. So,
I'm
but
too
you're
far around for that to happen
yeah,
this
right.
month.
But
But
you're also doing this monthly concert series out at Ship's Pub.
yes, sir.
How'd that come about? How'd you work that one?
So we did our EP release show back in June,
Mhm.
right? And my boss he's I don't want to say a fair weather fan because that's not right and that's not fair to him. But he's like he dips his toes in a lot of stuff. And he came and saw our show at Empire about like a year ago, and he's like, "Dude, this is sick. This is sick. We got to get this going." And then he didn't talk about it for a couple months. And then he came to me one day, and I was busy as hell on the line at Smith's, and he's like, "Can I talk to you?" And I thought for sure he was gonna bitch about something or tell me to get rid of somebody or who knows what. And I'm like, "Okay, what's going on?" He's like, "We have a problem. I want bands at Ships." I'm like, "Okay, all right. So what do you want me to do about that?" And he's like, "I want your band at Ships." And I'm like, "You sure?" He's like, "Yeah, yeah, I'm sure." And this was back in probably like I don't know, March, February.
Okay.
And I'm like, okay, all right. Well, let's talk about it. Let's plan it out. And then we didn't do anything with it. It just sat. We didn't talk about it ever again after that. And then we recorded that EP, and I was like, I reached out to my boss. I'm like, hey, you still want us to play show at Shifts? I got a perfect show for you. And he's like, yeah, yeah, fuck yeah. And we got in there. We did our thing. He loved it. Everyone else loved it. It was a fun time, really intimate.
That was a good show.
And that was one of my favorite shows we ever done. To be honest with you, yeah, I didn't think we sang for a long time. We all partied for a long time. Everyone was
Mhm.
smiling and dancing, and all the other bands were great. Well, there was a blood incident, but other than that,
I remember that. Wasn't that the one where the Smooth Truth tray kept coming around?
yes,
There was a
yes, and
bunch of Smooth Truth there. It was flowing that night. Yeah, I remember
I'm
that
proud
for
to
sure.
say we went through a whole case of Smooth Truth that
Mm,
night, plus a bottle. So we did it. We did it justice.
there you go.
Um, I, in retrospect, probably should have curtailed it a little bit, but we all have fun, so that's not a bad thing.
Absolutely.
Um, but no, it was a fun time. And then so after that show, he texted me. He's like, "We gotta do that again. Can you play? Can you play again next week?" And I'm like, "Oh fuck no, absolutely not." So I reached out to our friends and Uncle Sam, and they started off the official Shifts monthly concert series. That was a fucking great show. It was over Labor Day weekend. And then last month we had Hey Burner and Psycho Mutton Chops, which
Mutton
was
chops. Yeah. Yeah.
they were fantastic too. They put on a crazy good show. They brought their own lights. They had a great time. So we're gonna keep doing it. And it might be 2 shows a month, it might be 1 show a month. I know they do karaoke every other weekend. So
Hmm.
I'm actually planning on, and I'm gonna kind of spill the beans on a little surprise I was trying to keep. We're gonna do a emo night there with a good friend of mine who's in an emo cover band, and that's gonna be a fucking sick fucking time.
Oh, cool.
Um, but Chips is always doing cool shit. They have DJs there sometimes. They do, like I said, karaoke. They do clam offs and stuff like that, and it's just or the clam jam. Sorry.
Yeah, the clan. That's a
Um,
great name. That's such a great name, dude. Such a great name.
no, it's a great place. It's a fun place to be. You know what I
It
mean?
is
It's
absolutely.
one of those you could leave your worries at the door kind of vibes, and go in. Like I don't even drink anymore, and I go in and I have a fucking blast every time I'm there. So it's just a good time, good people. All the people who work there are great. All the people who go there are great, and
Absolutely. I dig the
I
patio. The patio is cool.
oh yeah, oh it's
Patio's real
fantastic.
cool. Yeah. And they got
You
great
know,
food. They have really good food.
great food. The drinks are. I mean, as far as I can remember, were always great. Every time I went there, it's
It's
hard
a
to remember
little
what happened.
little hazy right now, but
Yeah,
figure
yeah.
it out.
There's not always trays of smooth truth going around, but you can catch those on a good night.
Absolutely, for sure.
And yeah, so I'm looking to do some more good shows coming up. I think I got a good one for December, a little punk soiree.
Cool.
So we got some in the pipeline that are coming up, and
Very
it's
cool.
been fucking dope. So
Now you'd asked me about this whole flight thing.
yeah, let's hear it.
Let's talk about that, shall we? So I flew out on Delta on October 2nd. No problems. I mean, check-in was easy. Security went through TSA fast. No hassles, no nothing. Got there. It was, got the rent a car, which was now. Oh, I mean, we'll talk some shit about budget real quick. So I reserved a Jeep Grand Cherokee. That's what I drive now here. So why not go with what I know? I definitely selected a not hybrid one because fuck that. I get there and the guy tells me we don't have any Jeep Grand Cherokees available. I'm like, okay, I booked this thing in April, bro. Like, you
Right.
know, he's like, well, he said you have two choices. You have a Volkswagen Atlas
Those
or
are
a
nice.
Honda Santa Fe. I'm like, which one's got more room in it? I said, because obviously I'm not a small guy. Like, I want to be comfortable. So he's like, that's probably the Atlas. I'm like, whatever. Just get me the fuck out of here. I just spent, 12 hours in airports. I'm done. So they give me this thing. I go out there. The remotes doesn't work. You can't unlock the doors. You can't open the back hatch. Like, the remote's fucked. So one of the lock guys is like, "Is there a problem?" I'm like, "Yeah, this remote doesn't work. I can't get in the car. I can't open the back." So the guy's like, "Oh, let me see it. Let me mess with it." So he's sitting there pushing buttons. Like, "Yeah, dude, I tried that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not a fucking idiot. So he goes, "Well, we don't have any more of these." He goes, "Do you have a choice of another car?" I'm like, "Well, I wanted a Jeep Grand Cherokee, but," he said, "you guys don't have any left." He goes, "What is he talking about? We have thousands of these things." He goes, "I'll go get you one." So he goes out in the lot. He comes back and pulls it up right up to the curb. And I go back inside, and the guy walks over, hands me the keys to the Grand Cherokee, takes the Atlas keys, and walks away. And I'm like, "So you're not going to go out and like go over the car with me, make sure there's like no damage to it, like there's no check, there's no
Right.
nothing."
No, just here you go. Take the keys and run.
So as soon as my son sits down in the car, he's like, "Yeah, the windshield's got a star in it." And I'm like, "Oh, great." So now I'm looking for even the lot guy to tell him nobody's around. I'm like, you know what? Who cares? Fuck this. I'm ready to put my fist through it anyways. So as I'm getting in the car, I look in the front, like, the gas doors in the back on the driver's side. I look near the hood, and there's a big blue E with a door. It's a fucking hybrid. I'm like, motherfucker. So all the way from Sacramento to Vacaville, which is where we stayed, it's where my buddy lives. This thing is making these noises, dinging, chiming, like, and there's nothing coming up on the screen as to what the problem is. I'm like, this is gonna piss me off. We were gonna go to like San Francisco so I could show my kid the Golden Gate Bridge, and
Right,
we're
right.
gonna do all
Do the
these.
whole
But
trip.
I'm not doing that with that car. Doing that? No way. No way. So I kind of screwed up plans, but whatever. It is what it is. So we get to the hotel, check in, everything's, whatever. Courtyard Marriott is pretty goddamn cool. Um, so then I get a phone call that night from a cell phone in Palmyra, California. And my buddy was in a hotel room. He had come over to say hello. And I showed him, I'm like, "Do you know where Palmyra is?" He's like, "I know where it is, but I don't know why anybody would be calling you." So I didn't answer it. Next morning, I get a message on my phone that says, "Hey," I'm not going to give the guy's name, but he says, "Hey, this is so and so from Budget Rent a Car." He's like, "Can you do me a favor and just give me the number off that key tag? Because we don't know what vehicle you have." I'm like, "You got to be fucking kidding me." So, of course, my homie's like, "Yo, we could have that thing chopped up in an hour, bro." Like, he's all excited, right? He's all excited. He's like, "Yeah, fuck that." He's like, "That's
Yep.
money right there." I'm like,
Bring it right down to the docks.
"Yeah, exactly." So I'm like, it's still got my name on it. Fuck that. So I called the guy back and left a message because he didn't answer his phone. I told him, I said, "Yeah, you want this number? Then you better call me. If you're a manager, you better call me because I have some complaints." And I hung up. Didn't call me back. So I called him again the next day. Finally answers his phone. And I explained to him, like, you guys, nobody came out to go over the vehicle with me. I'm like, "This thing's making this dinging, chiming noise." He goes, "Oh, just bring it back. We'll give you a new one." I'm like, "Dude, I'm like 45 minutes away from you. No, I'm not doing that." She's like, "Well, you can stop in at one of the local ones where you're at right now." I'm like, "I'm still not doing that." So he's like, "Well, we have the number. We know we found the number. We know what car you have, whatever." So when I go back, I bitched to the manager that was there. It wasn't the guy I was talking to, but it was another guy. And he's like, "Oh, we'll take care of you." So to their credit, they gave me $200 off to rent a car for the week or whatever, for the 5 days I had it, which was cool. So,
Oh yeah.
they at least made it right, which was good. So shout out to Budget Rent a Car. I mean, still fuck you, but shout out to you guys anyways, because, you guys did me all right. So now we're returning the rent a car after the wedding was beautiful. It was a great time, great venue. Got to hang a little bit with my homie, which was cool. And then, so we dropped the car off. We get to the airport. Now we're 2.5 hours early, right? So we get to the airport and we're sitting at the gate waiting, get through security. Not a problem, thank God. We got through security just fine. And so we're sitting at the gate, and then they come across and they say that the plane is delayed due to a plastic cover of a beacon that FAA will not let them fly with. So they don't have the part in stock. Go figure. They're waiting for one to either be flown in from San Diego or San Francisco. I think it was San Francisco. Flown in from San Francisco, or if another plane that's the same as that plane, they're going to take it off the other plane and put it on this plane. So they were looking at like an hour and a half. Okay, we still have time because when we get to Detroit, which was where our connecting flight was, we have like a 2 hour and 40-minute layover. We should be cool. So this hour and a half that they said turned into 3 hours.
Jesus.
Late. So I'm doing the math in my head. We will just make it to the to the connecting flight. We'll just make it. And the pilot said that he was going to make up time in the air, which I'm like, how the fuck is he going to do that? But we had like we had the screens on the back of the seat in front of us, and it shows you like all the telemetry for the jet. You know, dude, we were going 609 miles an hour ground speed. It's like, holy fuck, man, this dude. And we were making up time. I'm like, oh my god, we're gonna make it. Awesome. We get there, and you know, I got bad knees, and I'm a fat fuck, so it's like there's no way I'm running to this gate. We got it. We pulled into gate A2 in Detroit. Now Detroit is one long terminal. The connecting flight, A30, roughly 7.5 football fields away, almost 800 yards away. Right? Yeah, dude, I'm not a running back. Not happening. So my kid said,
"Didn't bring your cleats."
My kid says, I'm going to make a break for it. I'm just going to run down there and I'll tell them that there's, 7 or 8, 9 people coming that just got off that flight and see if they'll hold the plane. He gets to the gate. They're closing the door. Just missed it, dude. Pissed. Fuck yeah, I was mad. So now we got to go to the whatever fucking A43, which is where Delta's like complaint center is. So now it's another like 600 yards. Like, what the fuck? Maybe it wasn't that much. Maybe it was like 300 or 400 yards, but still, it was another long haul. So you go there, and the lady's like, "Oh, you just missed your connecting flight, huh?" I'm like, "You think you guys couldn't have held it for 10 minutes? You knew we were coming. You knew where we were at. Like, motherfuckers don't have radar. Come on." I was mad. So
it's like they're not talking to each other. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's just like, it's bullshit, So I'm talking to this lady, and she says, "Well, we have you rescheduled on another flight." I'm like, "Oh, cool. What time does that leave?" Like, thinking I could, even if it's 3 a.m, I can still get home tonight. 7:15 a.m.
Jesus.
It's okay. It's 9:45 now. 7:15 a.m. What am I going to do for the next 10 hours? All the gates are closing on the stores and the restaurants. Like, we hadn't eaten all day. It sucked, dude. So she's like, "Well, I'll give you guys a hotel room." And I pointed to my kid and I go like this. And literally, dude, I was like at my wit's end. I'm like, now I'm going to cost you money. Right now I'm pissed. So I'm like, "You're not going to put me in a room with this fucking guy, right?" She's like, "Isn't that your son?" I'm like, "Yeah, but I really can't stand him right now. It's been a long trip." She's like, "Okay, I'll give you 2 rooms then." Yep, you fucking A right, you will. I mean, I wanted him to get his own room because not that I don't like him. I love my kid to death and we had a great time. But he's 21 years old. He's a grown man. He can have his own room. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not.
Yeah.
So,
and not for nothing, you went through all that shit. You fucking earned it.
Right. They give us 2 rooms, and she says, "Well, we're going to give you some meal vouchers too." I'm like, "Well, I don't know the area. What's open?" She goes, "Well, you can use it on Uber Eats." Great. So I'm like, okay, whatever. Get back to the hotel. The kid's looking up the Uber Eats stuff. Everything's like a 45 to 55-minute wait. And we have to be up at like 4 a.m. to go catch that flight. So we had animal crackers and water, bottled water for dinner that night.
Hell yeah.
I tried putting in the code that they gave us for the Uber Eats. It didn't work. So now I'm pissed all over again. I'm like, oh. So we get to the airport, plenty of time, bright and early. I'm like, at that point, I'm just like, I just want to get the fuck home. So we're sitting at the gate waiting, and it says, Albany, New York, 7:15 a.m. departure on time. I'm sitting there fucking on my phone. He's on his phone. He nudges me and he goes, hey, that number just changed. I'm like, what number? He goes, the departure time. I look it up. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Now departure time is 8:20.
Jesus.
I go up to and I feel bad. I mean, she was a really nice woman at the counter. I walked up and I go, what the fuck now? Right? I'm just ready to fucking go. You know what I mean? Oh, you know what I forgot to mention? They put us at the Radisson Hotel in the middle of like downtown Detroit.
Oh, hell yeah. Nice and scenic.
A war zone, dude. There was like a stabbing in the parking lot. Yeah, great. Thanks, Delta. Right? So we get there and they didn't have a crew to fly this plane. So I told her, I'm like, I'll fly the fucking thing. Let's just go at 7:15. I'll fly it. She's like, oh, are you a pilot? I'm like, no, but I'm just ready to
figure it out.
Yeah, right? So they finally found a crew. We wound up departing at like 8:10. So now we're on different planes. Like I had booked specifically this trip for my size because I can't fit in a regular airplane seat. I'm a big dude. So as we get on this plane, I just looked at the seats they put us in. I'm like, yeah, that ain't happening. So I walked up to the attendant. I'm like, yeah, I'm not fitting in that seat. There's no way. So she kind of like, I think she wanted to laugh, but she couldn't because I'm like, no, don't worry about it. I know I'm a fat fuck. I get it. Like, but there's no way I'm sitting in that seat. Right. She's like, we'll try to accommodate you as soon as everybody gets on the plane. So we get on the plane. Now, this is a 4.5-hour flight, dude, from Sacramento to, from Detroit to Albany is like an hour and 8 minutes or something like that, whatever the fuck it was, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, get on the plane and they put me in like the next size seat up, which was fine, whatever. So now getting back to that whole, 8:10 a.m. flight that we took, right? It's a regional jet.
Oh.
It's the one with like 2 seats per row. And it was weird because like first class is like 2 seats on one side and 1 seat on the other side. Like it's a small plane. So we get in there and they put us in the exit row, which has fixed seats, which means the armrest doesn't come up, right? Now it's me and my kid in one row, right? And I'm like, yeah, that ain't working. You know what I mean? So as soon as everybody got seated, she came over and she's like, well, our bigger seats are full. I'm like, that row's empty and you guys close the door. I want to sit over there. She's like, that's fine. Go ahead. So I had, he had the whole row to himself. I had the whole row to myself, that's fine, whatever. So I wanted to kiss the ground when we got back to Albany, dude. I was like, oh. And I was worried about the bags, but the bags came through baggage claim.
I was just about to ask you. I'm like, tell me your bags fucking ended up in like Atlanta or some shit.
You would have seen me on the news, dude. I would have punched somebody right in the face. So the story gets even better. So I go on the phone today. I was calling Delta, and the wait time was 39 minutes.
Jesus.
So I'm like, oh, I'll wait because I'm that mad. I'm just that pissed, right?
So with that lovely hold music that they play.
Then the recording says we can go on to delta.com and put a complaint in there. Deal. So I get on the computer, I go to delta.com. I think it was like 5,000 characters you're allowed in there. I had to stop typing and go back and omit shit because I was giving them like detailed instructions of how shitty they are. So I send this complaint. And it says, it could take up to 7 days for them to respond. They responded within like 2 hours. And I just wanted like something out of it. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
with the Warzone hotel, the shitty delays, the fucking meal codes not working, all that. I just wanted them to at least compensate me somehow. You know what I mean? Well, I've already spent the money, so I really don't give a fuck about that. But something to just have them show, like, yeah,
But
we
they
fucked up
and they know
here.
it.
So they sent me back this long ass message that basically recaps what I told them. And then they're like, well, because it was a prepaid flight. I'm looking at it, I'm like,
Well, aren't all flights prepaid?
is there a fucking payment plan that you guys didn't tell me about?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Every flight's prepaid, right? So, we are unable to compensate you. If you want, we'll give you Sky Miles. So I replied, I'm like, why would I want Sky Miles if I'm never gonna fucking travel with you again? Exact words, right? The guy emails me back again. I think his name was Julio or whatever the fuck his name. It was Julio. I think it was Julio. It started with a J. I think that's what it was. So he sent back, oh, I'm so sorry you feel that way. We would love to, keep you as a customer. But unfortunately, we can't offer you any compensation at this time. So I replied to him with a 3-word reply. You are cunts. No, you are cunts. Needless to say, he did not message me back. I don't think I'm gonna get my 5,000 air miles either. So,
damn.
So Delta, you guys can suck a dick. Fuck you. But it was cool, man. I mean, like the town of Vacaville itself. My buddy was telling me it's like an old like factory town, and there is, dude. You think like Wolf Road is bad? Vacaville is like a Wolf Road on fucking steroids that smoked crack and meth with fentanyl in it.
Jesus.
It's crazy, dude. There's outlets there. There's every fucking restaurant you can think of. There's, stores. There's coffee shops. There's everything. I mean, everything is there. But the problem is there's a center divider in the middle of every road. And it's one of those you can't get there from here. So you're like, cool.
It's like New Jersey type.
Yeah, it's like, oh, cool. Starbucks is over there. You have to go up and risk your life on a U-turn or like go up this way, turn into a parking lot, come back out, turn around and go back the other way. Like that
Take
was
3 rights on the left.
Yeah, that took a little getting used to. It was kind of fucking weird, but it was cool because my kid got to have Krispy Kreme for the first time, which he absolutely loved. It was awesome. And Sunday night, we went to a restaurant called Cattleman's. Cattleman's is a steakhouse out there that, like 2.5 miles up the road, I believe it is where they have their beef cows. And
I've heard of it. It's supposed to be fucking one of the best ones out there, right?
Dude, they like slaughter them daily, bring them right to the restaurant and cook them up. So freaking good, dude. And it was fairly inexpensive. I was surprised that, we had 7 people and the bill wasn't over $300.
That's fucking good.
And
especially
we
now.
ate, dude. We definitely ate, man,
Yeah, that's fucking you'd be hard pressed to do that shit here.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's another thing too, is that like a value, or not even a value meal, a meal like a Big Mac meal or a double quarter pounder meal at McDonald's is like $16.99 here.
So yeah, you're dropping like close to $20.
There, it's like $12.99.
Well, what the fuck? What are we doing wrong?
Weird, right? But I did, however, have like Carl's Jr., In-N-Out, Jack in the Box, right?
All the heavy hitters, fuck yeah.
Listen, In-N-Out and Sicko, if you're still listening, bro, I'm sorry, I gotta say it. Five Guys is better.
Hell yeah.
Five Guys is better. In-N-Out did not impress me. It was not the hype that they say it was that it is. It just wasn't all that, dude.
That's how I feel about Shake Shack too. That's like, okay.
I didn't get to go to one of those. There wasn't one in the area that we're in.
All of those, like, they're supposed to be the best. It's like, whatever.
But I will clue you guys in on a little secret. Denny's has a ghost kitchen called The Meltdown. All right. It's like kind of like a grilled cheese kind of deal. It is so fucking good, dude.
Hell
You
yeah.
have no idea. There was I got this grilled cheese with like 4 cheeses on it. Like it was amazing. My kid got a grilled cheese with like it was like I don't know, I think it was brisket and caramelized onions and you know what I mean? Like it was crazy. But it was so fucking good. Oh my god, it was really good.
It's just making me
And
hungry.
I think the only Denny's we have is in East Greenbush, but they will deliver to like Colony, Albany, Loudonville area. So if you guys are looking for a good the meltdown, check it out on like Uber Eats or whatever you guys use. It's worth it. It's so good.
New Fuzzy
Oh,
Rock Show sponsor coming at you.
oh, dude, I hope so. Imagine that meltdown. Hook daddy up, baby. Hook daddy up. But it was a good time, man. We had a great time. Aside from the nightmare flights coming back, but it was a good time. You know, I mean, other than being able to be there for my friend getting married, it was just cool to hang out with my kid for 5 days. Like, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Just to fucking like hang out. It was awesome. It was
Get away
really
from
cool.
everything too, and that's
You
fucking sick.
want, dude? You want to know one of the best parts is this is like a proud papa moment. You know what I mean? The kid's on vacation in California. He brings his computer. Why? Because he has college homework to do.
Attaboy.
And he was doing his homework while enjoying his vacation. I was so
Good
fucking
man.
proud of him, dude. I'm like, that's awesome. That is
Fuck
awesome.
yeah.
But that's my story. Budget, kiss my ass, but you still get to shout out. Courtyard Marriott was great to stay at. I'd recommend them for sure. And fuck Delta. And fuck you, Ann. How's that? Fuck you, Ann. Throw that one in there too. Yeah, dude. It was just what I'm just happy to be back, and I was gonna bring my laptop to do a show out there when I flew in on Thursday, but I'm glad I didn't bring it because I know I would have been in the room doing posting to socials and
Right.
editing Motorbound
Missing out on
stuff.
being
And,
there.
yeah, exactly. So for the first time in as many years as I can remember, I actually took a fucking vacation, which is weird to me.
Fuck yeah.
Jess, they are. They're amazing. The Meltdown, it's called. Just remember that if you guys are looking for something cool to eat. It's like a ghost kitchen from Denny's. Oh, Brandon Weaver. What's up, dude?
There he
Amy,
is.
thank you for stopping in. Good to see you. Bob Simons, good to see you. Smittix, Greg, Joe, Vegas hanging out. Johnny fucking Morse. Awesome. Glad you guys can hang.
Yo, I'm so pumped to see Vegas play this weekend too. I want to do a shout out to him. All the circumstances have led me to never be able to see him play. This finally the stars are aligning and I'm pumped.
Now you're stuck, dude. You have to see him play now.
I do. I tell the guys in the band this all the time. Since we became a band and like we've played like same fucking time as those guys. Like whatever fucking reason, just something happens where I've never seen Vegas perform other than at the EMAs, and I'm like, I gotta see Faded fucking Line play. I fucking love those guys. I want to watch them play, and this is the chance. So I'm so fucking happy it's happening this weekend.
Absolutely, dude. So I'm gonna do the You Posted. Do you want to hang for the You Posted?
I gotta dip out. I actually gotta run back to the restaurant and make sure that my delightful gaggle of misfits are fucking doing good.
Make sure they're not burning the fucking place down.
Yep.
There
You
go,
already
buddy.
know it. But
Listen,
it was
man, I appreciate you stopping by and hanging out with us.
Thank you
tonight.
for
It was
having me.
awesome. Absolutely, dude. Anytime. You're welcome on here anytime. Make sure
give
you
me a
guys
little
are
break
going
from
to
reality.
Yeah, right. Go to check out the first annual Dark Echo Expo, October 24th and 25th, Empire Underground and Empire Live, the double decker show. We're gonna go all that. Friday, October 24th, you guys get to see Director's Cut with a Q&A to follow. Saturday, 5 killer bands, Phoenix and the Raven, Horror Business, Out of My Head, Against the Rain, and then Mark T. Jones are going to be entertaining you that evening. And the vendors are going to be there both days, guys. So make sure you go check it out. Support local businesses, support local music, and
Come out, go Christmas shopping, buy some spooky stuff, fucking try to scare me, dress up, all the cool stuff.
And support my homie Ben, man, on his endeavors into You know what the fuck you call it? Promotion.
Promotionership.
His promotionary ship. There you go. That's perfect. So before you go, I will just give you this to add to your spank bank. Me on a hobby horse, naked when I was like 4 years old.
Fantastic.
There you go, buddy.
Now,
There you
because
go.
I see this, am I gonna be put on a list or?
You better be. I'm not going to be the only one on that fucking list. You kidding me? I want my fucking friends to join us, you know?
That picture's going right next to fucking Justin's.
As well it should. I'll autograph mine, send it to you framed and glossy. I'll do it right. You know what I mean?
I'm thinking Christmas calendars this year.
There you go. All right. If you can answer this question, you will be the first to receive a golden vagina. All right. One question.
It's a lot of pressure.
One question. Why do cats purr?
It's a sign to show that they feel comfortable.
I'm sorry, sir. That's incorrect. They're filled
Really?
with bees.
Damn it! That was my second guess.
Because they're filled with bees. Unfortunately, you don't get the golden vagina today, my friend. But listen, try again some other time. Try again some other time. Ben, I appreciate it, man.
Thank you,
I wish
sir.
you all the success in the world on this Dark Echo Expo and with the band and Ship's Pub and Smith's and all the other 800 fucking things you got going on. You're a busy man, and
I appreciate it.
Yeah, man. But the one thing I appreciate the most is your friendship, my brother.
Thank you. You too.
All right, man.
Love you, Fuzz. Have a good night.
You too, man. All right, guys. There you go. Listen, I tried to give him an easy trivia question, but, you know, cats are filled with bees. That's why they purr. We all know it. We all know it. All right, let's head over to the Rock Show Theater. You guys know the drill. Chat, you can give them the instructions if you want to. I'll be down in the corner. You guys know where I sit, in the corner down here. No running, no pushing, no shoving. Please, single file always. And remember, viewer discretion advised, 18 plus, adults only. You guys know these get a little raw sometimes, so act accordingly. Put your kids away. Or let them listen if you're a cool parent. All right? Let's get into them. You posted for this week. Here we go. Grandpa, look, there are local babes in your area. I've been plowing pussy for 88 years, Jimmy. I think I got this. Go, Grandpa. Hell yeah. Swipe right, Grandpa. Swipe right. Oh, Jesus. We're all going to hell. Next one. Smell my finger. It's been in the dark side. For all you Star Wars folks out there, there you go. Next one. So I guess no one's going to ask why Tim's naked. Shut up and help, Jeff. I mean, it's not like the Sharks took his clothes off. Jeff! God damn it, Jeff. Help out, for Christ's sakes, Jeff. Stop being a dickhead. Jeff. Come on, Jeff. Here's another one of these. We started getting into these a couple weeks ago. Looks like there's a couple. Oh, there's quite a few on here. You guys are in for a treat tonight. Let's see what this one is. This one's called the Michelob Milky Way. When you hook up with the bartender and he gives you a Michelob Milky Way in the pub restroom. The Michelob Milky Way is the act of removing the top off of a Michelob Ultra bottle, putting your thumb over the end and shaking it vigorously. When it has been shaken enough, insert the bottle into the person's ass and let go while engaging in sexual acts. The Michelob Milky Way. Holy shit, why is that so funny? Oh, my Lord. Wow. Well, you guys like that one. Look at it. You guys are all the smiley faces in chat. Nice. Awesome. The old Michelob Milky Way. Just as yuck. All right, moving on. Do you care that people think you're an asshole? Blue is no. Gold is still no, but while masturbating. Truth. Facts. Facts. Don't care. Do not care. Could care less. I think that gold number's a little off, though. Usually, never mind. Next one. When your cat finally solves the mystery to where the fish smell is coming from, wow. Wow, that's harsh. That's harsh. Unreal. Oh, here's another one of those. This is you guys thought the Michelob Milky Way was good. Let's see what this one is. Pirate Head. When I hit your mom, oh, not moms, come on. When I hit your mom with the old Pirate Head maneuver in the back of her Mercury Tracer. The Pirate Head is when receiving head, suddenly without warning, the blowee pushes down on the blower's head, forcing them to the base of the penis and thus causing them to gargle and arg like a pirate. If they wish, the blowee may yell pirate slang at this point, i.e. arg. Take me seed, wench, arg. What? Who comes up with these fucking things? Wow. Unreal. Pirate Head. There it is. Enjoy that one. You guys didn't like that one as much as the Michelob Milky Way. Clearly. No love in the chat for that one. No love in the chat for that one. All right, let's go. Next one. The new keyboard I ordered so I don't waste time arguing on the internet. There it is. Easy enough. 4, 3, enter. 4, 3, enter. 4, 3, enter. Throw a space in there for good measure. Perfect keyboard. Next one. You swore on your life you were going to tear her pussy up. You nutted in 10 seconds. Come with me. Be careful, guys. Gotta be careful. Making promises. Oh, Rosemary. I missed you, Rosemary. Next one. I said extra mayo, not a fucking McCum shot. That, my friends, is a McCum shot. Anybody ever ask you what's a McCum? There it is. Show them that picture. That's like a Tuesday night for me. Oh, wait, what? Shh. Next one. We need an app that delivers pussy. Hashtag DoorGash. Brilliant. Absolutely freaking brilliant. Hashtag DoorGash. DoorGash with a G. DoorGash. Love it. Next one. One of the biggest lies ever. We don't lick people. Lies adults tell kids. Total lie. Fabrication of sorts. For sure, fabricated. Stop lying to your kids. Next one. There was the scent of promotion in our conference room this morning. There it is. The scent of promotion. I have no words for that one at all. All right, here's another one. Let's see if this one can beat Michelob Milky Way. You ready? Here we go. The Rusty Igloo. Oh, God, this does not sound good. When you hook up with the cute waitress from Chili's and she gives you your first ever Rusty Igloo. The Rusty Igloo is when masturbating a penis while at the same time pushing ice out of your mouth into the anus. That girl was a freak. She turned my brown eye blue with her Rusty Igloo skills. What? What? I don't know, man. Nope, still no love in the chat for that one. It looks like Michelob Milky Way is a favorite. And you guys all said ew to it. Unbelievable. Next one. BDSM stands for Bring Daddy Some McNuggets. Yes. Bring Daddy Some McNuggets. BDSM. Absolutely. Horror gas. Good one, Jess. Good one. Boy, which one is this? This isn't one of those, is it? I don't think so. This might be just like a text message or something. Satan, if it's 1 or 1,000 sins, you're still getting sent to hell. So why not go for 1,000,000 sins and come down here a legend? God replies, yo, what the fuck? These are all you guys. These are you. All right. I just take them off Facebook and bring them to you guys and present them. That's don't kill the messenger. You guys know the rules. Next one. I have 4 openings. Wait, what? Did I stutter? 4 openings. There it is. Count them. I'll wait. Go ahead and count them. 4 openings. Yes, she's including the I. Yes. She is including the I. Good for her. Good for her. Okay. You guys got another shot at this. Let's see if this one can beat the Michelob Milky Way. All right. And when I say that, I mean like when I put Michelob Milky Way up there, even though you guys were saying ew, there was love flying in the chat for that one. So let's see if this one can beat it. This looks like another one. We'll see what it is. You ready? Here we go. Oh, we already did that one. Rusty Igloo. Why is it up there twice? Get out of here. Shit, now I lost my place. All right, maybe Michelob Milky Way is going to stay the champ. Dildo hits the windshield. Son, Mom, what was that? Mom, nothing, honey, just a bug. Son, sure had a big dick, though. Shit. Imagine. You imagine? That's crazy. That is crazy. Oh, here's a sign. We like signs. You ready? CVS sign, I think it is. Let's see. CVS Pharmacy. 7-pound bags of ass. I did not know they offered that. I didn't know CVS sold ass, especially in 7-pound bags. Not a bad thing. How much is it, though? I mean, there's got to be a bargain or a deal, right? Got to be a bargain or deal. 7-pound bags of ass, though. I'm not quite sure what this one is, but we'll find out in a second. There it is. Just like that, I'm banned from the bake sale again. I'm banned from the bake sale again. At least there's some variety in it, though, right? A little something for everybody in there. Yeah, they are pretty, 100%. Next one. My cat watching me lick on some single mom's booty hole. I taught him everything he knows. That's facts. Sorry, had a little readjustment action going on there. You guys know the rules. Next one. Her, do not jerk off until I see you this weekend. Me. Put the cone on. There it is. There it is. Put the cone on. Done. Put the cone on. Unreal. Why do I have duplicates in here? It looks like there's like doubled up on some of these. That's a double. That's a double. That's not. That is not. That definitely is. That's a double. What is going on over here? Let's get rid of this one, I guess. All right. Hopefully I got all the doubles. So we'll see. If I double up, I apologize. But we'll go to the next one. Here we go. Bad things to say when you nut. Whoopsie-doo, here comes the goo. It's slime time. Have some Brogurt. A shot of goo from me to you. And gonna splurt the girt. What the ever loving fuck? For real? Wow. Gonna splurt the girt. That's good stuff. Good stuff. All right, I better hurry because I'm going to start losing my voice pretty soon. It's going south fast. Next one. Hey, I'm not trying to be rude, but you need to start eating more pineapple or water or something. I drove home with the window down, just spitting the whole way home. I don't know if this is going to work. Speaking of the girt, I think your girt went bad. Sorry to say. Yuck. Next one. Finally, a hot dog big enough to oh, for fuck's sake. Finally, a hot dog big enough to satisfy your mom. There it is. Had to slide another mom one in there, didn't you? You bastards. Son of a bitch. There it is. The mom. Got one in there on me. Well played. Well played. Next one. Unexpected sex is a great way to be woken up. Not when you're in prison. Well, that's just true. I mean, that's just true. That is just true. That's one thing you don't want in prison. I mean, you don't really want sex, period, in prison, but unexpected is even worse. All right, we're almost there, guys. We're almost there. Let's see, which one is it? Where were we? Oh, this one. I just got fired again. There we go. Just got fired from Walmart, the pest control display. Trojans. There you go. I don't know why they would fire me, but pretty brilliant. All right, let's go old school on this one. You ready? The sign says, "Let me eat fruit gushers off your ass, my lady." I mean, at least he asked nicely, right? I mean, who doesn't want to eat fruit gushers off somebody's ass? I'm in. Gushers. He said gushers. Where are we? Next one. Your mom. Come on with the mom. Enough of that. Your mom proving you can teach an old dog new dicks. Triple penetration for dummies. Oh, another mom burn. Terrible. You guys are horrible. So bad. For dummies. 6 more. Next one. What if porn had commercials? Don't bust that nut yet. We'll be right back. Oh my God. I'd either lose the boner or laugh my balls off, pretty much. Oh, we're getting down to it. Next one. I don't care if it's mostly pee. That's true. I don't. Nor should you. Nobody cares. Just do it. You started. Nice. At least you didn't squirt. What? Next one. When your dick pic gets reported and Facebook says it doesn't violate community standards. Oh, that's a sad day right there for you, sir. Sad day for you. That's terrible. That is terrible. 3 more. Almost there. Here we go. I'm having twins. Congratulations. You'll finally have 2 kids with the same dad. Ow. Ouch. Oh, without missing a beat. She just burns her like that. Wow. It's terrible. Last 2. Here we go. Absolutely nobody. Random weirdos in your DMs. You're sexy. I want to lick mustard out of your butt cheeks. Not really a fan of mustard. They can't have syrup because it's got too much sugar in it. Sugar-free syrup, though, out of the butt cheeks. Maybe. Butter? No, butter would be wrong. Sugar-free chocolate Jello pudding. Yeah. Oh, what a visual that is. Jesus. All right, this is the last one, guys. We made it. The light is at the end of the tunnel. Here we go. Last you posted for the week. When she is a squirter but has a yeast infection. Oh, man. Oh, that's vile, dude. That is vile. Oh, man. That's rough. That is probably one of the worst you posts that we've had. That is probably the worst that we've ever had. Wow. That's horrible. Oh, man. Kind of can't wait to see your comments on that one. Holy Jesus. Oof. That's rough. Well, guys, we done did it. We did it. Make sure you guys, clean up your popcorn buckets and all that stuff at the theater because I'm getting sick of vacuuming it. Clean up after yourselves. All right? Clean up after yourselves. God's sakes. All right. Well, that was it. Rock show complete. Ben, thank you for swinging in and hanging out for a while. It was fun. Have to do it again sometime soon. Same time next week, guys, 7 p.m. Right here on That Fuzzin' Rock Show on YouTube. It is youtube.com/That Fuzzin' Rock Show. Make sure you guys subscribe. We're up over 41,500 and trying to get to that 50,000 mark. We're almost there. So share with your friends. Make sure you guys are subscribed. Drop a like on the video. It helps us out tremendously with the algorithm. If you're looking at us on the Facebook side, make sure you guys are following the page. It is the That Fuzzing Rock Show page on Facebook. Facebook.com/That Fuzzing Rock Show. Again, drop a like on the video. Facebook tickles the algorithm, helps us out a little bit there. And share with your friends, guys. We'd like to get more degenerates coming our way. You know what I'm saying? Build the community, so to speak. Yeah, no, I have no words for that either, Jess. It was terrible. That was terrible. Terrible, terrible. Cleaning the sticky stuff off the floor and hope it's soda. Yeah, exactly. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. All right, how are we leaving tonight? You guys wanted to? Let's do the I don't even know if I've played this one or not yet, but we're going to do it. All right. I will see you guys again next week, 7 p.m., same time, same channel. Thank you guys for all your support. I definitely appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you guys for hanging out. And who knows, maybe next week we'll get a preview of the Golden Vagina Trophy for our trivia and Cards Against Humanity and stuff. And I'll work on rescheduling that Cards Against Humanity game, and we'll get to that soon. So till then, enjoy this word from our sponsor, and see you guys next week.
Boy, that's a lot of cum. Don't use this crusty old sock. Look at this. You're just pushing it around. See how it's just pushing the cum around? Now your sock's dirty. Who needs that? Check this out. You're going to love it. The Jizzle. White, gone. Easy peasy. Look at this. See all that cum?
So feel the love coming on from the stage. butt sex is a lot like spinach. If you're forced to have it as a child, you won't enjoy it as an adult. Am I right?